Yes, Tim back here to introduce a Thursday Best of program. Remember, Sideshow freaks are going to be getting a brand new episode of DV a little bit later today. If you want to hear it, you got to sign up, superfreaksideshow.com. Right now, though, I've got a classique edition of Distorted View that is pretty great. It's from 2015. Back then, I was getting a lot of phone calls from Indian scammers. I'd get phone calls from them pretending to be the IRS. The other big thing that would happen is occasionally you'd get pop-ups. You know, your browser would pop up a message saying, your computer's been infected. Microsoft can take care of this. You have to call Microsoft. And of course, you call the 1-800 number that's provided on the little pop-up, and it's most certainly not Microsoft. I found it fun back then to mess around with the Indian scammers, and in this particular episode, the term full squirt is coined, not by me, by the Indian tech support guy. I may have misheard him, but it sounded like full squirt. Anyway, enjoy this best of show. Sideshow Freaks, you'll be getting a new episode a little bit later today, and of course, I'll be back on Friday to end the week with a show for everyone. Until then, enjoy. Distorted View Daily proudly presents One Family's Battle with Cyberbullying.
Okay, you guys, this is Jesse's letter, and
you know what?
I just want to say that you guys have ruined my life.
I'm going to tell you right now, this is from her father. You bunch of lying, no good punks. And I know who it's coming from because I back traced it. And I know who's emailing and who's doing it. And you'll be reported to the cyber police and the state police. So you better write one more thing or screw with my computer again. You'll be arrested. End of conversation from her father.
You're right, it's fucking gonna come and beat her ass.
And if you come near my daughter, guess what? Consequences will never be the same. You lying bunch of pricks.
See, my house has been like this ever since everybody's been posting stuff about me, okay? I am personally torn.
I live in PC.
I am torn. I have been having emotional breakdowns one after another. For the past, 3 days.
You can't sleep, you can't eat.
Yes! You guys are just really tearing me apart right now. I'm crying my eyes out if you haven't noticed that. Just stop hating! You guys are ruining my fucking life.
Hey freaks, it's Monday, July 27th, 2015. Coming up on the program today, destroying lives, one YouTuber at a time. I call Indian tech support again, masturbating on your way to the ER, and piss-stained walls fight back. All this plus your voicemails today on DV.
It's the Distorted View Show with Tim Henson.
This hole here is called your rectum.
Hey freaks, Tim Henson with you, back for the Monday edition of DV. Can you tell I've been watching Kathy Jones porn? Yeah, I gotta take a shit real bad. All right, if this is your first time listening to the show, I apologize. You're probably confused and a little annoyed. That's perfectly normal. As a matter of fact, those feelings will continue to creep up on you as you listen to Distorted View throughout the days, weeks, months, and years. But congratulations, you are in fact a freak. You're listening to the show. Stick with it. I guarantee you will hear some very unpleasant yet hilarious things. All right, I got a great show for you today. At the top of the program, you heard Jessie Slaughter having a nervous breakdown on cam. I guess some cyber bullies were giving her a hard time. She got her mom and dad on cam to scream at them with her. Things didn't end up so well for Jessie. I don't know if you've been following this saga. I haven't, but I guess Jessie has sort of been laying low for the last few years. Here's the string of events that happened after this video was posted. But this video had millions of views. This did nothing to help Jessie. It just made things worse for her because now the cyberbullies were not only making fun of her, they had her mom and her dad as targets. Her dad saying dumb shit like, the consequences will never be the same. We've used that here on DV.
You better sign up for the Super Freak Sideshow. It'll take you to places that you've never been.
I kicked off today's program with that clip of Jesse Slaughter is to give you a little update. Congratulations, Internet. You've ruined another person's life. So, shortly after this epic meltdown, this family meltdown, Jesse continued to interact with people, strangers online. One of these people said, Jesse, I'm in love with you. And she's like, okay, let me send you some nudes. And what happened after she sent the nudes to the guy? He posted them all over the internet. All right, so now we got nude pictures of a 15-year-old. Actually, at the time, she was probably like 13, right? 12 or 13? I don't know. It's definitely wrong, whatever went down there. All right, so nudes of her went online. Then, in February of 2011... her dad was allegedly arrested for assaulting her, leaving her with a fattened and bloody lip. Then she was placed in foster care. She tried to commit suicide a few times. Pills were involved, right? Then, while she was still under supervised care, her dad died of a heart attack. This is some dark shit, right? Then, we're not done yet. After her stint in mental wards or wherever she was being supervised, she moved back in with her mom and decides, you know what? I don't want to be a girl anymore. Call me Damien. And she wants to get her tits chopped off and her pussy reshaped into a dick. So another job well done, Internet. Thought that was an interesting update on an old DV Utard. Moving on now, one of my friends on Facebook, I think I actually met this guy once because he lives in Columbus, Tristan, if you're listening, hello. He posted on Facebook, he got the blue screen of death on his computer. Problem is, it's a blue screen of death on a Macintosh, and it said, uh-oh. There's a problem with your registry. You better call this 1-800 number. Now, I have some experience calling these tech support people, so I thought I'd help Tristan out. If you guys have any computer problems, you should call 866-316-6701, like I'm about to do right now.
Premium technical support.
Premium?
All support analysts are currently busy. Please continue to hold as all calls are answered in the order in which they were received. Your call is important to us. Thank you for your patience.
I'm guessing the person who answers the phone is not going to sound anything like that recorded voice. What a slap in the face. They want they're going to try stealing my money. They're scamming me out of cash, and they're going to put me on hold, make me wait. For those of you who don't know what's going on, you might be new to the internet. Occasionally, if you go to the wrong website, you'll get a pop-up message, and it makes it seem like there's an error on your computer, but really, it's just a scam company trying to get your monies. I like to call up and act really dumb and just waste their time, because, you know, this number's going straight to India, which can't be cheap. Plus, I'm tying up one of their phone assholes. The international community should be showering me with praise and gifts for the service I'm providing.
All support analysts.
Thank you for calling. How can I help you today?
Hi, I'm sorry. I was working on a paper on my computer, and I got a blue screen saying that something's wrong, and now my paper's gone, and I don't know how to get it back.
Okay, no problem. I'll go ahead and assist you with that, okay?
Okay. I mean, this is,
so first of all,
this is important work. My paper is on the link between pedophilia and male pattern baldness.
Okay, no problem, sir. I will help you out, okay?
Okay.
Okay, right next to the control button, do you see the Windows button with 4 boxes on it?
I'm on a Mac.
Okay, you're using a Mac?
Yeah, the error message says registry health is critical. So it's something to do with the registry on my computer, I think.
Okay, then.
I just need my paper
back.
No problem. I'm on a deadline. And I can't take it into Geek Squad because there's so much
sir, I know that.
Child porn.
Your job is very important to you, okay?
For research.
But for that, I would need to share your computer screen, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So do you?
So can you tell
me? So it says that it's Reg something 32. Is that the problem? The registry?
Yes, Yeah, there might be any registry failure in your computer.
Yeah.
That's why you're getting these pop-ups in your computer.
Yeah, it looks like it's from the internet. It happened when I did a Google search for bald men and naked preteens. So...
Yeah, there is no problem with the internet. There is problem with your computer.
Oh, even though it was in the web browser, it's a problem with the computer?
Yeah, and that's why Apple has locked your computer. Yeah, that's why
It's a problem with the registry?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I just need my porn. I mean, my paperback.
I will assist you, sir. Don't worry.
There's like terabytes of hairless cunt on my computer.
Don't worry, sir. I will assist
And
you.
the bookmarks. Oh, so many bookmarks.
Okay.
I don't know what I'd do if I lost.
Now, what you'll have to do is...
Okay.
Now, look at the left-hand side, top corner of the computer screen. Do you see an Apple sign over there?
Yes.
Click on that Apple sign.
Okay, it's saying search. Spotlight search.
Did you click on Apple sign?
Yeah.
They're not in the right-hand side, in the left-hand side top corner.
Top corner. Okay, now
In
it's
the
like
left-hand
it
side,
says Monday,
top corner.
July 27th, and then notifications.
And I'm not telling you to click on the spotlight, okay?
Oh, don't
I'm
click
telling
on
you
it.
to click on the Apple sign, which is there in the left-hand side top corner.
Okay. Okay, it says about this Mac.
Yeah. Can you see the 4 squirt option? 4 squirt?
Full squirt. Full squirt. About this Mac system. I'm not seeing full squirt anywhere.
Are you not getting any 4?
No full squirt.
Are you?
No full squirt. I don't know. It's not on the list of things here. I'm seeing a lot
Are you not getting any 4 squirt option?
No, I'm sorry. I'm very emotional. No full squirt options. How about I click on About Mac?
No, you don't have to click on that.
I've never seen a full squirt option. That's something I'd be interested in.
Once again, click on the Apple sign.
Oh.
Okay.
What happened to squirting? All right, I'm Apple.
Now, can you see anything like about this Mac or something?
Yeah. I told you that I clicked on that, and then you were all talking about full squirt, full squirt, full squirt. You wouldn't let up with the full squirt.
Okay. Once again, click on that Apple sign.
Okay. All
Now,
right. We're on the same page now.
yeah, now look at the bottom. Can you see a 4 squirt option
No, please keep saying full squirt.
on that box?
No, I like that.
4 squirt.
Full squirt. No full squirt.
Yeah.
No, I can't find full squirt.
After that, click on 4 squirt Safari.
Oh, I'm not running Safari.
Okay. You're not running Safari?
No, I'm running Netscape Navigator.
Okay. So, can you open your Safari?
No, I don't have a Safari. I've got Netscape Navigator and then something called Spyglass Mosaic.
Look at the bottom of your computer screen. Can you see the Safari option?
Let's see. I've got uTorrent, LimeWire, eMule, Napster, VLC, Kindle, Skype, Microsoft Office Assistant, Adobe After Effects,
Okay.
Adobe Flash, Adobe Dreamweaver, Messages, FaceTime, Adobe Fireworks, Photos, Google Photos, Maps, Google Maps, GarageBand, Logic Pro, Text Edit, Notepad, Pages, Mission Control,
But you don't.
Game Center,
But you don't have a Safari
Photo
option.
Booth, Dashboard, Pixelmator, Adobe Acrobat Pro, Acrobat Distiller, Universal Control, Numbers. What else? QuickTime. Grapher,
Okay.
DVD player, time machine, font book,
Listen to me, sir.
chess.
Now look at the
Automator,
right hand side.
disk utility,
Then look in the
audio
right hand
MIDI
side top.
setup, Bluetooth file exchange, Logitech unifying software, and console.
Look at the right hand side. Look at the
Calendar.
right hand side.
Contacts, and mail. Also, Google Gmail. I have Gmail on there too. But I don't see. What was it that you were wanting me to find?
Safari.
Safari. I've got contacts, Sound Studio, CyberDuck. Well, there's some more Adobe things now. Let's see, Adobe SpeedGrade, CS6, Adobe
Safari.
Premiere Pro, CX6, Adobe Prelude, CX6.
Look at the right hand side top corner on your computer screen. Do you see a magnifying glass over there?
No, I'm not seeing any search. The only thing I see is like, it looks like a pin to a grenade.
Sir, look at the right hand side top. Right hand side.
Now, I'm not good with my directions.
In the right hand side, do you see a spotlight over there?
I don't see a light. I do see the top part of a key.
Do you see any magnifying glass?
No. I see like a bubble wand. You know those wands that you use to make bubbles? That's what it looks like. I don't see anything that looks like a spotlight or a magnifying glass. Oh, there it is. I found it. I thought that was a toothpick going inside an open mouth.
But can you type in there Safari?
It's coming up with bookmarks and history. Now, these sites are, I don't remember going to any of these. Young Lolita gets double stuffed. Plow My Kindergarten Stink Pit. Grandpa's Tool Shed Confessional. Preschool Prolapse. Causes of Male Pattern Baldness. Mayo Clinic.
Don't click on anything, sir. Don't click on anything. You need to type in there.
I see registry. Registry.php. How about I just delete that?
Try to delete it.
Okay. Now let me try to go to Google. Oh my God, it's working! Deleting that text file worked!
This is the temporary fix which I have given you, okay? That pop-up will come back to your computer within the next 20...
I know. Listen to me really well. I am not computer illiterate. I know exactly what's going on here. First of all, Mac computers don't have registry files. The goddamn stupid text files is something I made up. I know exactly where search and the Apple logo is. I'm just calling you on your dumb scam bullshit.
No problem. Once again, when you will get this pop-up, you'll call us back again, okay?
Yeah, it's just a pop-up. There's nothing wrong with the computer. It's the wrong URL.
Oh, really?
I'm with Interpol. Do you know who Interpol is? Well, we're not going after international child porn rings. We're going after you,
We're not robbers,
scumbags. Oh, yes, I am.
We're not robbers who steal money, okay?
You're worse than robbers. You're scammers, scam artists.
We are not robbers who steal someone's money, okay?
Flim flam artists. Yeah, you're bad eggs over there in India.
Sorry?
I demand to know.
I'm working in an organization.
I demand to know what company you work for.
Sorry?
Are you with Microsoft? Do you work at Microsoft?
Yeah.
Well, why were you trying to help me with my Mac? Because that has nothing to do with Microsoft.
I know that, but our company do supports Mac.
No,
okay?
no. Microsoft would not give technical support for issues on the Mac operating system. This is like the computer.
We are Microsoft certified technician, okay?
Okay, what's the name of your company so I can double check?
I don't want to know the name of the company.
Well, I mean, if you're Microsoft certified, Microsoft should have you in some sort of list, right?
Yeah, you can check it online, okay?
Okay, and what's the name of the company?
The name of the company is Professional Store.
Professional stool?
Yeah, correct. And you'll get our...
I'm sorry, can I give you some quick business advice? You might want to think about changing your name. Having stool in the title doesn't scream tech support or IT to me. Can you spell that for me? I just want to make sure I'm getting this right.
S as in Sam.
Uh-huh.
E as in Tango. O as in Oscar. R as in Romeo. E as in Edward.
Professional store?
Yeah, correct.
What exactly do you sell then if you're a store?
You can search it on Google, sir, okay?
All right, stick with me here. Professional store. It's weird. Nothing's coming up. Hold on. Professional store is coming up as a sportswear store in France. Let's try Microsoft's website. Maybe you're one of their trusted partners.
Okay.
Can't believe this is not coming up. Professional store. Unfortunately, I don't see professional store on their list. I'm seeing E-Tech.
Okay, no problem, sir. If you're not...
Tech Sherpas.
You can search it. Yeah, you can search it on Google, okay?
Cabinet.
And so is there anything else I may help you with?
InfoSoft.
Because I have lots of work to do.
Gallery.
Your computer is
IT
fixed.
Solutions.
Okay?
Expert Logic.
Thank you for calling. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Nycomp International. I don't think they're supposed to hang up on me. I could get that guy fired if I call back. Demand to talk to a supervisor. I was not satisfied with my service. All right, there you go. I did not anticipate that phone call taking so long. I apologize if you came here for cum farts or granny porn. We'll get to that tomorrow. Right now, though, let's get into the crazy, bizarre, twisted up, fucked up news. If you like Distorted View Daily and the dumb shenanigans like the crap I pulled today with the tech support guy from India, tech support, he's not tech support, although he did resolve my issue, I'll give him that. Yes, please sign up for the Sideshow, support this stupidity. Go to superfreaksideshow.com for a very limited time. Because it is my birthday on Saturday, I've lowered prices for yearly and lifetime memberships. Looking for a few good freaks to sign up for a discounted yearly membership. It's only $60. Normally $66.99. You get a full year of access that includes the entire archive of programs, well over 2,000 shows. Plus, every week we do extended shows, exclusive programs, video casts, and more. You know, tomorrow, what I had planned for you today, I had a lot of Pat Robertson clips, granny porn. I did have some new Kathy Jones audio I wanted to share with you. A bunch of stuff. I really didn't expect to call this Indian scammer phone number, but I never pass a chance up to do that. So if you want to hear all that stuff, we will do it tomorrow. I believe we're doing an extended episode, which means Sideshow Freaks will get like 20 minutes of bonus content. Then on Wednesday, an exclusive program just for paying members. It's a great time to sign up, superfreaksideshow.com. First story we have for you now. This one comes from San Francisco. City officials are implementing a new pee-proof paint around the city to combat the persistent problem of public urination. Public Works crews have painted 10 walls in the city with a special UV-coated urine-repellent paint. Public Works Director Mohammed Nuru was inspired by a project in Germany where walls in a nightclub district were coated with the liquid repellent paint. If an offender tries to piss on a wall coated with the super hydrophobic paint, the urine, instead of running down the wall, will spray back at the person, potentially spraying their shoes or pants. Pretty much the same thing we do to cats. Like in the bedroom at night when they're climbing on the bookcases and shit. When you're trying to sleep, you have your little water bottle there. You just spray them and they go running. Same idea. God, we are gross. We just do whatever we want. I'm gonna piss on the side of this building. There's so many videos of like security cameras catching people like dropping their pants in the middle of a fucking grocery store. Dropping their pants and then just shitting, not wiping, they just pull their pants up and continue walking. We're animals. We're disgusting animals. I mean, we are truly devolving. I don't think stuff like this happened in the 1950s. Yes, I went down to the general store and I dropped a deuce. I did it right in the chimney broom aisle or whatever they sold in the 20s. Apparently, chimney brooms. Or, I don't know. Is there such a thing as chimney brooms? That sounds like, whatever you used to clean chimneys with. I'm guessing it was very popular in the 1920s. And that's where someone would drop a deuce if they were going to do it back then. All right. If an offender tries to urinate on a wall, it'll spray back at the person, relieving himself, potentially hitting his clothes or shoes. Public urination has been a chronic issue in San Francisco. I blame the gays. I don't know why, but I just have a feeling the gays are behind it. Piss freaks. All of them piss freaks. All right. Yes, in 2002, the city passed legislation banning public urination and imposing a $50 to a $100 fine for offenders, but the ban has had little to no impact on the problem. Since the beginning of January, Public Works has had about 375 requests to steam clean urine from various areas in the city. The hope is that the new pee-proof paint will help quell some of the city's hottest urinating zones. Like Gary's mouth, right? Right, Gary? Nasty toilet pig, Gary. All right, San Francisco's public urination problem is not unique to the city alone. Last year, Hong Kongers. I don't think that's how you refer to people from Hong Kong. Hong Kongers and Chinese tourists nearly clashed after a Chinese toddler was filmed urinating on a Hong Kong city street. The video went viral and caused public outrage in the region. And in 2009, in the Indian capital of New Delhi, they launched a campaign to discourage urinating in public areas. Yeah, it's still okay to fucking shit in your drinking water, though. They really should tackle that problem before piss. All right, yes, they launched a campaign to discourage urinating in public areas by displaying large billboards along the city's dense roads. So that's what's happening in San Francisco. Second story we have for you today. A fourth grade boy in Odessa, Texas has been suspended from school for making a terroristic threat. He told another boy that he had a magic ring and could make him disappear. Well, that little shit is just asking to be waterboarded. Earlier this year, the boy's father, Jason Stewart, said he took his son to see The Hobbit, Battle of the Five Armies. He says his son brought a ring to class at Kermit Elementary School and acted out a scene from the movie, telling another boy his magic ring could make the boy disappear. The principal was called in and immediately suspended the 9-year-old. On what grounds, you ask? Well, this is pretty fucking retarded. They said that threats to another child's safety would not be tolerated, whether they are magical or not. Imagine you're going to this school, you're attending this elementary school, and you go up to another boy and say, I'm a level 35 mage, and I'm going to use my magical ice shard abilities and freeze you. You could get suspended for that. You should get beat up for talking like that, but you shouldn't be suspended from the school. All right. The principal now says she can't comment on the matter because, quote, all student stuff is confidential. That's your official statement? All student stuff is confidential. Stewart said that gives you an idea of the type of education these kids are going to be getting at this elementary school. Stewart says the principal sent the boy home for making a terroristic threat with a magic ring. Stewart told her his son lacked the magical powers necessary to threaten his friend's existence. But even if he had those powers, he's sure his son would bring his friend right back. Kids act out movies that they see. When I watched Superman as a kid, I went outside and tried to fly, Stewart said. How'd that work out for you? That explains why he's a paraplegic. The family moved to the school district just 6 months ago, but it's the third time the 9-year-old has been suspended. This kid seems like a real troublemaker. We love the other kiddos. They look like hobbitses. Do you want to know why the kid was suspended the 2 other times? All right. The first time the child was suspended, he referred to an African-American child as black. It's a big... I don't even know what we're supposed to call black people anymore. I always call them African-Americans, and now people are telling me that's dumb, and I shouldn't do that, and they want to be called black now, again. They were called black for a while, then we had to call them African-Americans, now we got to call them black again. All right, hey, black listeners of the show, black freaks, what should we call you? And I don't want white people calling in and saying the N-word. That's what you should call them. I want real black people or real African-Americans telling me what I should call you. His second suspension came after he brought his favorite book to school called The Big Book of Knowledge. Hey, This is no place for knowledge. This is an elementary school. The popular children's encyclopedia had a section on pregnancy with a pregnant woman in an illustration. I swear to God, this is not The Onion. This is not a satirical website. It's not one of those. I'm not being duped here. This is ABC7.com from Los Angeles. Final story we have for you today. A father of 4 children in the UK was arrested, charged, and convicted of sex-related crimes after exposing himself in an ambulance. Maybe he had some dick issues. Maybe is that why he was going to the hospital? The world's gone topsy-turvy. It's hamburger is midnight. 12 is ground beef.
Glass meat clocks, eat your time, tell the meat. Glass meat clocks, a topsy-turvy world where 12 is ground beef, hamburger is midnight. Glass meat clocks, a topsy-turvy world, glass meat clocks.
That's the true meaning behind glass meat clocks. If you didn't know, it's a topsy-turvy world we live in. Things are crazy. Up is down, down is up, left is right, right is wrong, or something. The Apple icon is on the right. The search is on the left. You see what I'm saying? It's all mixed up. All right, a father of 4 in the UK was charged with sex-related crimes after exposing himself in an ambulance. The patient, who was being rushed to the hospital in an ambulance, asked a female paramedic to perform a sex act on him. Why was he being rushed to the hospital? What was the medical emergency? Blue balls is not a valid reason to be rushed to the ER. Although there should be a service that picks you up and rushes you to the nearest brothel or whore or something. It'd be great if there were sirens and lights that could just, maneuver through traffic, speed through red lights and stuff, and get you to the nearest prostitute ASAP, because sometimes it really is an emergency. All right, 48-year-old Ian Ireland of Flintshire, Wales, who works as a property developer, called an ambulance after he had difficulty breathing. An ambulance arrived and he was tied to a stretcher. However, during the trip to the hospital, Ireland asked to be untied so he could urinate. He was offered a bottle but insisted on going out of the ambulance to relieve himself. Ireland was allowed to get up from the stretcher and began pleasuring himself before asking the female paramedic to perform a sex act on him. The paramedic told the court that the experience had made her feel vulnerable and she feared something more serious would happen if her male colleagues would not have been with her. In court, he expressed remorse over his actions. He pleaded guilty to a charge of exposing his genitals with the intention of causing alarm or distress. Ooh, how big was that hog? He was sentenced to 13 years in prison because those charges would not be filed against me if I exposed my genitals. Tim Henson has been charged with exposing his genitals with the intention to tickle. All right, he was sentenced to 13, or illicit laughter. He was sentenced to 13 weeks in prison with an additional 13 weeks on probation. Ireland was also ordered to pay $780 in compensation to the victim. Go buy yourself something pretty, honey. Something low cut, something I can masturbate to. All right, there you go, because you won't use your hand on me. There you go, that, my friends, is your distorted news. Yeah, for Monday, let's do a couple voicemails and get the hell out of here. Yes, it is my birthday this Saturday. I am turning 35, and today I messaged Joey, my friend, my best friend, and because he doesn't live here anymore, he lives in Florida, and he turned 35 in May. And I just asked him out of curiosity because it struck me, am I middle-aged at this point? So I asked Joey, when does middle age start? Is it 35? Is it 40? 45? And Joe said, look, we're in it right now. This is middle age for us. So I guess I'm a middle-aged man who has the humor and acts like a 12-year-old. So I got that going for me. I'm going prematurely gray. Although, is it really premature anymore if I'm fucking middle-aged? I think I'm right on cue. All right, so it's a very depressing birthday for me, as I'm quickly learning. Birthday gifts are appreciated. We have a post office box address. That information is on our show notes. It's Distorted View, P.O. Box 4051, Dublin, Ohio 43016. You don't have to give me anything, but you should give me something. If you haven't signed up for a Sideshow, that would make a great gift for yourself and for me. Let's do a couple voicemails now.
Hey, faggot.
See, like this. This is the perfect person to give me a birthday gift because she's so mean the rest of the year.
Hey, faggot. Got a question for you.
Yeah.
So I don't exactly know what you would call a tranny. I know that there are guys that simply just dress up as girls that have their same normal parts.
Those are transsexuals.
And then there are some...
But I don't even know if we're supposed to use that word anymore.
that have their same normal parts. And then there are some guys who get real boobs.
Like, look, I think I don't know what the way I always understood it is there are some guys who just like the feeling of ladies' garments or something. They like to dress up like girls, but they know that they're a man. Like, they feel like inside they know, like, look, I am a man. I've got a dick. I'm happy with my dick. You know, everything is right. I just like to dress up. I think those are like the cross-dressers, transsexuals, that type of thing, right? Transgendered is when you feel like, holy shit, even though I look like a boy, even though I was born with a penis, even though everyone thinks I'm a boy, I feel like a woman. I feel like I should have a pussy. I feel ladylike. Those are your transgenders. Dudes.
They're saying normal parts.
I'm drunk, I'm sorry.
And then there are some guys who get real boobs.
And then there's just like the faggots like you who like to take dick up the ass. Yes, okay.
In them.
She's very ladylike.
But still have a dick. And then there are some guys that do the whole transformation. So I really don't know what you call each of them, and I was rather curious. Have a good one,
I hope I explained that to you, being the expert on all things gay and tranny.
Hey, Timmy Boo, Sideshow member Snatch Weasel here. Hey, I'm trying to time this properly. Today is July 5th.
Yes.
First of all, happy 4th. Hopefully you had a good weekend. Second of all, if I time this properly, happy birthday, buddy.
You're so close. You got the right week.
I think that makes you 34 or something like that. I think you're 2 years younger than me. Whatever. Happy birthday. Love you.
I'm 34 right now. As of right now, I'm 34.
Keep up the good work, and freeloading faggots can fuck off.
All right. Well, thank you very much for calling it. Hey, some of you Sideshow freaks told me that you were having issues downloading the zip archives again. I'm working on it. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. I think I don't know if I can do zip. I don't know what the problem is. I think the issue is with the zip. My server does something weird to zip files. I think it has something to do with the membership software that I'm using to run the Sideshow. I think it interferes with something the server's doing, and at some point the file gets corrupted. I don't know. It drives me crazy. I've been working on this for years. I tried to work on making the zip files smaller. I thought maybe if the file size was smaller it would help, but I don't think that's helping. So I've come up with an idea that I have not yet implemented, and I think you guys might like this. So rather than having to download zip files and blah, 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 right, all this extra work to get them on your phone. All right, Sideshow freaks, you have the feed, right? You've got a actually, there's a couple feeds on the Sideshow. I don't know why I'm telling everyone this. I should probably save this for tomorrow's program. But this might be good for you guys who are thinking about becoming members. All right. So on the Sideshow, you can you subscribe to the feed. You have a personalized RSS feed with your username and password for the show, right? Then there's a second feed for video content, right? Well, what if there were yearly feeds as well? So you could easily subscribe to the 2006 shows, 2007 shows, and you'd have every single episode of the show. It would come up as another podcast, like your video feed or your audio feed. And then you can go and listen and download the shows directly. And it would appear just like it's a podcast. So we'd have all the 2006 shows, we'd do them year by year. It wouldn't be in a zip file, but you'd still have quick access to them whenever you wanted to listen to it. It would just stream it from the Sideshow site, or you could download them onto your phone, whatever. I think that's a good idea. It's actually a lot easier than, downloading a zip file on your computer, unpacking it, then putting all the MP3 files onto your phone or whatever. I like this idea. And we'll have them year by year. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. All right, next up here.
Good, Timmy Boo. This is Cassie Hope from Toronto, Canada.
You're not Cassie Hope. That's my name.
Thursday,
That's one of my lady names.
Shipping off to New York City, and one of the things on my agenda is going to see Pastor Manning's church.
Oh.
I'll keep my phone out. Hopefully I'll see him. I'll take some video, take some audio,
It's got that great sign that usually has like anti-gay stuff on it or something. You should hold up a Distorted View sign and take a picture. I'd love to see that and maybe use it as album artwork or something.
Timmy Boo.
Or maybe you could vandalize their sign.
Also, yes, here in Canada, we do enjoy the Kraft dinner with ketchup. I've never put it on the side. Why would you have two separate dishes for eating shitty mac and cheese? Like, just put it on top. I don't eat meat, but when I was a kid, we put hot dogs on it too, and it was great white trash.
Yeah.
Love you, Timmy Boo.
I do like hot dogs. Even though it's gross, even though I know I should. You know, my mom won't eat hot dogs anymore. She saw like a special, some sort of documentary on hot dogs, and she refuses to eat it. But yeah, you know, I don't know. Do I put it? Sometimes I put it on the side. Most of the time, I'll put the ketchup on top of the Kraft. It's good. You know, if you're going to have a shitty meal, might as well go balls to the wall with it. Total white trash.
Timmy Boo, Pixel Pirate X here, just like to bring something to your attention. I like to use the word fag. Not in a derogatory sense, not at all. I call my friends fags. And, you know, random people when they piss.
Well, I guess, like, what does that mean? When you're saying it, what does that mean? You're calling them a fag?
I call my friends fags. And, you know, random people when they piss me off are fags. And I know that was on an episode of South Park, but I like South Park would like to change the definition of fag from someone who's gay to someone who's just being an idiot or fucking annoying.
Yeah.
You yourself generally act like an idiot, but you're not annoying, so I don't know.
I haven't crossed over into fag territory.
In my terms, you can't be called a fag, Tim. You are gay as shit, though. Let's be honest here.
I wouldn't say I'm gay as shit.
Oh. So anyway, what do you think? The letter C is bullshit.
What does that mean, gay as shit?
You're gay.
You're gay as shit on the tip of a dick. Maybe that kind of makes sense. All right, is that it? Are we done? Can I call it a day? Oh.
Hey, dude, I got carded today.
Spiral ham fucker.
Hey, dude, I got carded today, right? I got carded.
There's no way you got carded. You don't look like an underage guy. I've seen pictures of you.
Thank you. Things are starting to look up for me.
Yeah. Poor Spiral Ham fucker's had a bad year. His wife left him. I think Distorted View had something to do with it. All right, that is all the time we have on this edition of the show. Want you guys to email me, show@distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-660. God, is it? Oh, God.
Can you see the 4 squirt option? 4 squirt.
Spread the distortion, STD. Tell all your friends about the podcast. Don't forget to rate us and review us on iTunes. I'll see you back tomorrow for the Tuesday show. Until then, have a great day. Bye,
Somebody needs to speak out wise. Hashing ideas to cover lies. Hashing ideas to cover lies. Calling you from the top of friction. Calling you from the wrong direction. Set up the sun,
Please support the United Negro College Fund.